Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The back's got it. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The ball is hustled to the line to crank up the tempo.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. The ball's picked up enough to get a first down there.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 national champ.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Handoff to the back. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Defense is coming after him. And a sophomore making an impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
3rd down and a mile. Looking to throw for it. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Eludes the rush. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
Texas A&M 7, Tennessee 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Quarterback drops back. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Receiver in motion now. There's the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Third and goal. Try to make it on the ground. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. Running through the tackle.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Makes a quick catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run play.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to the end zone. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to make a play here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll run it from the gun. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Finally brought down, but the game moves it to the 44.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, You see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
And the Aggies pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the same runner's got it again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Can he take it all the way? The 20, at the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Vols. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's got his man open downfield. And the play is good enough for a first down. They move the ball to the 44. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here's that defense shifting again. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The pass rush clook. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he fires the football to the right side. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense is still clicking.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they worked up now here in this first half.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. Turner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Off the play fake on first down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very...
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the single back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Tennessee. And this one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Tennessee 42, Texas A&M 14.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Fighting them off.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. An explosive gain, big play, moves the ball inside the 40. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Let's it fly to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. And the defense cannot believe it. The interception is going to be wiped out. Roughing the passer is the call. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Same tailback, another carry. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. And the Vols looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Going for a big play downfield. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. They'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fox. And the route is on. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Now it's second down here.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Down he goes. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Defense not pressing this time. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. There's contact on the throw. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
It's a 1-yard gain. Second and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanted to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The pocket breaking down. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught in the flat by the running back. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Important second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And now the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The shotgun handoff here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And this one down about the 10.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, Crook. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this